The new iPhone 12 mini, the smallest and thinnest 5G phone in the world, 5.4 inches, the newest from Apple. Let's go ahead and unbox it. Hey, what's going on guys? Jag on Tech here, and it's been a while since I made my last video, but I'm back. And as you saw from the title of this video, we'll be unboxing something very special, the new iPhone 12 mini. And since this is the newest size from Apple, we'll be doing some size comparisons as well as a quick rundown of all the biggest upgrades this phone has. And I'm kind of late to the party, and that's because I got mine just a couple days ago, but you know what? There's never a bad time to unbox a new iPhone. So let's get on with it. The first thing you'll notice when you purchase the phone is the new and much smaller packaging. Other than the size difference, you still get the same Apple layout with the phone at the front and the same fine print at the back. By this time, I'm pretty sure everybody knows that the iPhone 12 lineup does not include a charging brick. So that's why they were able to reduce the size of the box. And I have with me an old iPhone 10 box. And as you can see, the iPhone 12 mini packaging is noticeably smaller. And for those who don't know, fun fact, the picture of the phone on the box is actually the real size of the device. So from here you can already see the size difference of the 12 mini to the iPhone 10, iPhone XS, and the 11 Pro. Alright, now let's dive into the phone itself. And just so you know, I've never opened this yet, so this will be my first time seeing the phone in person. So here we go. Alright, here we are. Now let's take the lid off. And here it is. Oh man, this blue is really blue. It's obviously not muted, it's not a darker shade, it's just straight up blue, and it looks really good. And these flat edges feel really good in the hand. Since this is basically a smaller iPhone 12, we get the same aluminum edges, which I prefer over the stainless steel in the Pro series, because you gotta admit, this looks super clean, especially in this blue color. So putting the phone aside, I'm just going to take a look at the paperwork packet for a little while. So again, this packet sized down to half, I think. And of course, it comes with the SIM ejector tool, which I assume everybody already has. The paperwork that nobody ever reads, but it's always going to be here if you need it. And I noticed that the paperwork packet kind of looks like the top of an iPhone with a notch at the top and the little ears on the sides. Pretty cute. And unfortunately, just one Apple sticker this time around. So not only did they take away the charging brick, but they also took away one Apple sticker. And speaking of, here is the USB-C to Lightning cable. Now I understand why Apple did what they did, but what I think they should have done is ship all the iPhone 12s with USB-C power brick so that by next year, it'll be safer to assume that everybody has a power brick that we can reuse. Either way, back to the phone, I just want to say this feels so perfect in the hand. I'm definitely liking it a lot more than I expected. And it reminds me when I had an iPhone 5S, which was easily my favorite iPhone till now. But anyway, let's take off the film. And just like that, you can already see how clean the front of the phone looks. And as usual, we have the volume rockers and mute switch on the left, same camera module at the back, we got the power button and millimeter wave antenna on the right side, which can only be found in US models. The speakers at the bottom, along with only two cutouts for the microphone, and the other antenna strips around the edges. So while we wait for this to boot up, I'll just do a quick size comparison and show you guys how small this really is. But first, allow me to share this little cat I made out of cardboard. Now, I'm not the most crafty person in the world, so I really am surprised with how close it turned out, because everything was based solely on the measurements found in the Apple website. It's not perfect at all, but I think it's pretty cool. So I thought it'd be nice to show it to you guys. For a size comparison, this is what it looks like beside the Galaxy S20 Plus. Now this also kind of gives you a better idea of how much bigger the 12 Pro Max is, since both the S20 and the Pro Max have a screen size of 6.7 inches. So as you can see, the S20 Plus just looks gigantic beside the 12 mini. And here's the 12 mini beside the iPhone 8 Plus, which has the exact same form factor as a XS Max and the 11 Pro Max. So if any of you have these phones, you can already tell how much bigger they are. And looking at the sides, the flat edges on the 12 mini look so much cleaner, and you just know it feels a lot better by looking at them. And even with the much smaller form factor, the screen size is almost the same. That's because the iPhone 8 Plus has a 5.5 inch display and the 12 mini has a 5.4 inch display, so it's almost identical. To give you more ideas on how tiny this phone is, I placed it beside a PS4 controller and a Nintendo Switch Joy-Con. So as you can see, this thing is really small, especially in 2020. But I gotta say, I'm really loving it, and it's just the perfect size. The only thing I don't like about this phone is the back glass. I will always prefer the frosted glass on the Pro lineup because those always look very sleek and they don't collect as much fingerprints as the regular 12s. But it doesn't really matter because almost everybody is gonna put a case on this anyway. And since I really want that matte feel, I have this case right here from a store called Torras, and no, I'm not sponsored by them at all. It's just a really good quality case that offers good protection and interchangeable power and volume buttons. And the main reason why I wanted to get this is the frosted back. So if any of you like this case, I'll be dropping the link right below in the description so you guys can check it out. So aside from its incredible design, the biggest upgrades this has over the iPhone 11 is a much better, brighter, and more color accurate OLED display, which has a peak brightness of 1200 nits for HDR content and 625 nits for SDR. The new iPhone 12s also come with MagSafe, which is basically magnetic wireless charging which uses the new MagSafe charger that attaches to the back of the phone. And soon enough this might actually lead to a portless iPhone. There's also other stuff like wallets and cases that can fully take advantage of this feature. Unfortunately, my MagSafe charger will be coming in a bit late, so I'll be saving that for another video. And of course, the new A14 Bionic chipset, better water resistance at 6 meters underwater for 30 minutes, and the new ceramic shield that has stronger drop resistance. It also comes with an improved dual camera system that now supports night mode for both lenses at the back, including the front-facing camera. And the biggest flex of them all is the 10-bit Dolby Vision HDR video. In simpler terms, this is Dolby's HDR format that will get you an incredible amount of detail, insane color accuracy, and brighter videos. And some people say it looks like real life, so I'm definitely excited to try this out. So I already put my SIM in here, and this will be my main driver for the next week or two, so I'll be dropping a full review on it soon. And let me know in the comments down below if there's anything you want to see in the review. I'll do my best to get that in the video. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I also want to thank everybody who has been supporting the channel. We're currently at 516 subscribers, so more than half to the big 1K. So I hope you guys can keep on supporting. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys next time.